Hey, Jacob Welsh here, Public Information Officer for Pacific Northwest Team 2 on the August complex here in the Northwest Zone. I'm going to take you around the fire to give you an update on what happened and what's happening today.
So we've been securing dozer lines using fire. Down from drop point 95 at the Zenia guard station, came down a dozer line that we'd put in and prepped, and then hung the fire up on some 2-track roads down here, and then came over and burned on the 03 S35 road, and then came back towards our fire to secure this piece of line. This is where the community of Kettenpom is. And right now we're just currently mopping up this line and securing the perimeter. So by doing this, this is the main fire where it was previously. With a north wind, it would have made a push. It's about 3 to 4 miles of active fire, and we wouldn't have been able to hold this piece of line just because of the amount of fuels in it. So we had a southerly push of wind yesterday and the last couple days, and so the southwesterly wind allowed us to burn this with the wind at our back, carrying the fire away from the community, so that when the wind does shift, it removes the threat to the community.
And today our crews in Division Charlie are going to be working off the Duzen Road, grabbing the fire's direct edge, constructing a combination of dozer line and hand line down into the headwaters of the Duzen River, eventually crossing the other side, working towards Division Bravo to catch and reopen an older dozer line from the Lassick fire scar. Currently the fire perimeter is bumping up against that fire scar in several spots and into the fire scar in several spots, but we believe we're going to be able to pick it up correct with the resources and the hotshot crews that are out there on the ground today, keeping the fire perimeter down lower on the slope and out of that Lassick burn scar where there's a tremendous amount of snags. The challenge in that area is terrain, and then the amount of snags. The way the fire burned through in the Lassick fire, it had a complete, what we would call a stand elimination or a stand replacement fire, where the mortality of trees was over 90% through that fire area. So everything left standing is a dead snag and risks falling under wind and additional fire conditions. So making it safe for the firefighters in there and reducing the amount of time that we're physically in there operating is going to be important. The successes have been we've been able to keep the fire perimeter small right there. The weather has treated us well the last couple days for fire activity, and the resources have been coming in just in time to where we can plug those people into places and be very effective with our work. CAL FIRE is operated from the west, assisting us significantly with heavy equipment and crews and aviation work down into that Lassick fire scar, being able to pinch that fire off, keeping it much lower down into the drainage.
My name's Tony Labastro. I'm a task force on Division Golf on the August complex. We did firing operation a couple days with a hotshot crew. They fired off this 12 road from the top down, and then put in dozer line coming down all the way into the Trinity River. We put in contingency dozer line coming off of the 12 road back down into 36. We are currently masticating this 12 road, going all the way out, and then punching dozer line, tying in off the 12 road back down into Trakes. Going to meet them up with this dozer line, which extends all the way up back up to Bear Mountain up to here. So these lines out here are all contingency if these primary lines here fail, or if anything in this area was to kind of sweep up and around. So right now, several structures in our area that have been addressed. Everything's held in place, sitting real nice with a lot of good black around them, and feeling like we're in a pretty good, comfortable spot.